What's good with you people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody take care of themselves, staying safe out there, basically living their life. All right, let's talk about it. Conflicting reports are saying the Cowboys are deciding if they want to have Mike McCarthy come back for the 2022-23 season. So after 2 years with the Cowboys, you want somebody to be a scapegoat once again and fire Mike McCarthy. Now you want to fire Mike McCarthy because he did not get it done after the type of season y'all had. He did his job. Y'all won y'all division. Y'all made it to the playoffs. Yeah, he made some bad coaching mistakes against the 49ers, but you want to let him go because he didn't get y'all to the Super Bowl? Like, really, is he really the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, or is he just a pawn for doing what Elvin Jerry Jones tell him to do? Because Kellen Moore runs the offense, Dan Quinn runs the defense, and Mike McCarthy just sits there and just don't make no really real decisions at all. He just he's one of the coaches that he's not going to fight back when Jerry Jones tell him to do something. 'Cause remember, Jimmy Johnson, he used to fight Jerry Jones on certain decisions, and that was that. And look what happened. Cowboys won. See, when it comes to Jerry Jones, he gonna hire a coach that's going to not only listen to what he wants, but he gonna find a coach that's gonna do whatever he wants to do. That's been a problem with y'all organization for the last couple of years. Is Jerry Jones want to do things his way? And okay, let's go to this scenario. Y'all fire Mike McCarthy, then who y'all gonna hire as head coach? Because whoever y'all hire as head coach, it's gonna probably end up being the same thing it's been for the last 20 years. You can't constantly keep doing the same old show and dance every year like that. I keep on saying this. I'm gonna keep on saying the same thing I've been saying. So Jerry Jones is not running things no more. Till he is gone. Y'all ain't gonna win no Super Bowl anytime soon. Till he's gone for good. Like I feel like Jerry Jones should have retired a long time ago and let his son Stephen Jones take over that organization. Let Stephen Jones run things. But Jerry Jones is like Al Davis. They in their later years and they both stubborn men. Jerry Jones cannot just let it go. He wants he knows his time here on earth is very short because he's about to be 80 years old. He knows the end probably is coming real soon, coming in the next probably next 3 to 4 years. So he wants to go out with a Super Bowl ring before that happens. Like firing Mike McCarthy is not the answer. Mike McCarthy's only doing what you want, Jerry Jones. That's what you want him to do. He's only following your orders. You're the one who opened your paycheck and you're the one opened your checkbook and gave overpaid for certain all the almost had this team roster on this team. And you mad at the head coach for them not getting it done, not going making a deep playoff run, not getting to the Super Bowl. That's on you, Jerry Jones, not nobody else. That's on you. So don't sit like I understand Cowboys fans being mad at Mike McCarthy, being mad at that, being mad at the team, so mad that they want to like tear up their certain personal properties. They need not to be doing that. Like, like when 149ers lose, I get upset too. It don't make me want to like tear up my property. It make me want to set things on fire. Like I understand the frustrations y'all going through. See, we laugh at y'all because the way y'all act every time the Cowboys get on a roll. Every time the Cowboys look like they look like they're about to win a championship. Y'all do the same show and dance. Talking about we the baddest team on the planet. We're gonna win Super Bowl. There ain't nobody can stop us. Then when somebody do stop y'all, y'all think the league got something against y'all. Y'all thinking the league cheated y'all out the game. If you want to blame somebody, blame your blame yourself as owner for doing for not only getting rid of probably the greatest coach y'all ever had in Jimmy Johnson, but risking your organization for the last 25 plus years after y'all got rid of Jimmy Johnson. Because Jimmy Johnson probably would have led y'all to like who knows, probably 7 or 8 Super Bowls. So if y'all want to be mad at somebody, be mad at y'all stupid idiot owner. Jerry Jones put y'all in this damn situation. Jerry Jones did all this to y'all organization. Jerry Jones didn't step down like he needed to and let his son Steven run the organization. Jerry Jones did this to y'all. Not so go ahead fire Mike McCarthy. Hire another coach. And y'all gonna be in the same position that y'all always been over the last 25 plus years. I'm telling you now, whoever, if y'all fire Mike McCarthy and bring in a new head coach, and this is going to be the same damn thing it's been. So I'm sorry about that. I had to see about something. So, so y'all plan. So the main plan is to fire Mike McCarthy, to hire another coach. Probably what? Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn. Probably to buy get Mike McCarthy, get the head coach of New Orleans Saints in a trade. Like every time something goes wrong, y'all always got to find the blame to try to blame somebody. And like I've been saying, y'all owner is the one who put y'all in this certain position. If y'all want to blame somebody, blame y'all damn owner. He didn't step down when he supposed to. What up, Polo? Your owner to the step down at least 7 years ago, 5 to 7 years ago, and let his son run the organization. Now, like I said, y'all gonna decide to fire the head coach, hire somebody else. It's gonna put y'all in the same position y'all been in for the last 25 plus years. Like, like where do they do that at? Come on, man. See, y'all can fire Mike McCarthy, but the problem is going to be Jerry Jones is going to fire that coach once again. That's not going to talk back to him, not going to fight him on the issues, because he don't want no Jimmy Johnson type of head coach no more for that Dallas Cowboy organization. He was a yes man, a man who's going to like kiss his ass. What up, Paulo?
Good Lou, how you feeling?
I'm all right. So, what
So
you
you,
think? You think Cowboys should fire Mike McCarthy after 2 seasons?
um, you know how I feel. I got an echo, Lou. I don't know if you can hear you.
Oh, let me. Hello.
Yeah, I think I'm good now. I'm good. You know, I I've been feeling different about this. Uh, when it comes to Mike McCarthy, and okay, from an emotional standpoint, yeah, the fan base and people that look at Mike McCarthy, they might automatically be like, yeah, 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 it's time to go. Um, like I know I said that yesterday, and listen, Lou, you played the game of football, you know how it is. Listen, man, he's made some really messed up decisions, and you already know that he's not really
But
good
Polo,
at in a situation.
but I'm like this, Polo. Is he really the one make the decision, or is he just being another yes man for Jerry Jones? Because he don't run the offense, he don't run the defense. He just sits there and just stands and stands there like a dumbass with a thumb up his ass.
Who are you talking about, Mike McCarthy?
Yeah, like you seen no games, man, where you stand there and just
Yeah, yeah. I
and
know.
who be
That's what I'm
really
saying. Like,
if you want to see, I think Kellen Moore right now is the head coach of the team because he's the one making all the decisions.
what about Quinn?
Like when you're a head coach, you're supposed to have the last word when it comes to putting in offense and defense. But Mike McCarthy ain't over there talking to his offensive coordinator. He's not talking to the defense coordinator. He ain't talking to none of his assistant coach. He's just standing there doing nothing.
Right. Look, I mean, Lou, we talked about it yesterday with Nola, with James and everything, man. Look, um, Mike McCarthy, um, he's living off of that championship he got way back in the day. Other than that, he hadn't done any since. And even that ring right there, you come to think about it, even that ring right there was overstated because Aaron
But
Rodgers
that
was playing at
championship,
an elite level.
but when he won that championship, he was the main person calling the offensive plays on that Green Bay Packers team. He was and he was actually talking to his assistant coaches and his players because he was involved. On this team, he's not involved. I don't think he had the chance to be involved.
Well, well, look, I mean, listen. Let me ask you something, Lou. Okay, you remember at the start of the season. Well, it was before the season started, right? It was me, you, go, Mike, Taj. We were all on the stream, and that's the stream that I did with about the Cowboys doing their hard knocks, right? And all of y'all agreed. I was the only one that said it was a good idea. All of y'all said that it wasn't a good idea, anyways, because you said it was just going to take away attention, right? Well, one of the reasons why I felt it was a good idea, Lou, and let me get it out. Let me say it, man. One of the reasons why I felt it was a good idea was for for one specific reason, was to look at the relationship between Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. And when you saw it, Lou, I don't know if you've seen it, that told you everything right there. That relationship right there, man. Dak don't like Mike McCarthy like that, man. He doing everything to be a company man and be professional and everything, but Dak can't stand Mike McCarthy.
And can you and I'm not surprised. I'm not saying you fire Mike McCarthy, get another head coach in there, it's gonna be the same old shit it's been. And the reason why it's one reason why they keep on going the same way, keep going on, because you got Jerry Jones running the whole thing,
Hmm.
and Stephen Jones told his dad, "Fire your dad. I think it's time you um, step down, retire, and let me run this. Let me get a coach in here who's going to lead us to a championship." Because Jerry Jones is so desperate for a championship now that he's willing to do whatever it takes. Because he knows his time on earth is getting short.
I know, yeah, he 80 years old. He wants to see them raise that Lombardi one time. You know what I'm saying? Much
And
much like
he see, that's like saying I don't trust my son to lead my organization to a Super Bowl.
mm,
If your son leads you to a Super Bowl, he gonna make sure you on that field to raise that trophy.
right.
His son, I think his son Stephen Jones can probably make this. Would not give in to some of these players. The man talking about they want to get paid like that. I think Stephen
No,
Jones is going to build a team around going to build a Dallas Cowboy team that can actually beat teams over 500 instead of only beating no weak teams under 500.
mm, it, well, some people feel like when the Cowboys came in, they had been doing you know their mistakes and everything just got exposed to the world. It's just that you really didn't see it because of the cover ups of them beating, like you said, the mediocre teams and stuff like that. But you did bring that up. That was a point that you did make, Lou. You said besides the Philadelphia Eagles, they hadn't. They haven't really beat anybody over 500. So I gotta give you your just due on that. You know what I'm saying? But
Hold
right
on,
now,
it's like the same thing every year. They start off hot, then during the middle of the season, that's when they start going downhill
right.
because because teams start really coming up with a great game plan to stop them. Like
Uh,
you, all the money that they paid this offseason to give to certain players, you think they overdid it?
yeah, listen, 90 million to Zeke, 100 million a day. Well, who else got paid? Um,
The wide receivers, the defensive tackles,
the
defensive
receiver.
ends.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the three guys they got.
Demarcus Lawrence got
Uh,
overpaid.
right. Yeah, and he was going. Man, I felt he was over. Well, this is the thing about Demarcus Lawrence. See, I was looking at Hard Knocks, man, and see Demarcus Lawrence, man. I actually give him his credit because he was fighting. He's been fighting the injuries and stuff like that. Now, Vander Ish is another issue. Lou. I've talked
And
about
you
it,
know
man, and this is what I.
he's coming up. He want to get paid. He about to come up too.
My fault, bro. I fell out. Nah, Lou. Come on, man. Vander Ish, bro. He's just in Parsons' way. Now Parsons, you know what I'm saying? He was. Ain't it funny that? Well, it wasn't funny, but ain't it strange that he was having symptoms during the fucking game? Like I meant to talk to y'all about that. Ain't it strange? But anyway, he needs to get out of the way, and they need to get somebody in there because Vander Ish. They got to figure out. They got to assess that situation, Lou, and they got to assess the situation with Zeke. Zeke is stealing money, man, and I like Zeke, man. He's stealing money, man. He's stealing money, and we got to figure out. They got to figure out. They got a personnel problem and a coaching problem that they need to figure out, especially with that offensive line, man. The offensive line has always been the bread and butter of the Cowboys.
You want to know? I told, and plus me and James argued about this.
Hmm.
And I said for that game, whoever runs the ball better is going to win the game. And who ran
Hmm.
that ball better? The 49ers.
Niners.
And they didn't give the ball. I like they didn't give the ball the football to Zeke enough. They try to rely on that Prescott's arm to win that game.
Okay, Lou, you picked the Cardinals to win, right?
Yeah, yesterday I picked them to
Okay,
win because the reason I
uh,
picked the Cardinals to win because the way the Rams were playing lately.
okay. Now, okay. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Listen, man. See, what separates a coach like Sean McVay from a coach like Mike McCarthy is that Sean McVay. You can say all the shit that you want to. One thing that Sean McVay, he's had his little trial and error there, but he knows situational football way better than what Mike McCarthy does. And he didn't need to really play that yesterday because they were pretty much dominant. You know what I'm saying? The Cardinals, you know what I'm saying? They showed the inexperience. Kyler Murray showed his inexperience. You know what I'm saying? Then they showed that they were missing Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? J.J. Watt shouldn't have been out there. So
That old line,
it was easy work.
that old line didn't got killed, got Kyler Murray killed.
Man, now, now, come on, Lou. We can't sit. It's only so much I could. Dog, but he threw two interceptions though. He played a horrible game. He only had 137 yards. Uh, only
You
completed.
know, Yeah, Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray are like the two shortest quarterbacks in the league. The difference between him and Russell Wilson understands.
And Baker Mayfield too.
Hold on, Baker Mayfield's like 6 foot, ain't
Nah, Baker Mayfield like 5'9". Baker Mayfield short, man. Hold on, let me verify it. Let me make sure, make sure I'm right. But what was you saying, no, Luke? Go ahead, bro. My bad, bro.
the difference between Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson. Wilson understands he can't be a quarterback who won't sit in the pocket all day long and throw the ball. He got to get out
Mm.
and roll out and make sure he go hit his receivers. And plus, how many times did they run the read option with Russell Wilson? They don't do that with Kyler Murray like that.
Yeah,
Like
and they needed. Oh, go ahead.
the head coach for the Cardinals right now need to understand. I know you want to run your system, but you got to remember your quarterback is short.
Yeah, Baker, you're right. Baker, well, they got him listed at 6'1", but man, Baker Mayfield don't look no 6'1", do he, Lou?
I don't know because I'm 6'2", so
Uh,
I met Isaiah Thomas in person. He's like
yeah,
everybody.
hey, let's talk about that for a second, man. Hey,
You remember
that's
you
weird.
remember when you remember when he was the head coach of Florida International?
Um, I don't remember him being the coach there. I just remember him being the coach of Indiana
No, he was the head
and
coach.
Toronto.
Okay, when he was a college coach, he was the head coach at Florida International. Florida International had a basketball game for her against Louisville. He was
Uh
staying at
huh.
the hotel. He was staying at the hotel. They were staying at the hotel I worked at. It
Right,
was like
right.
two a.m. in the morning. That's when I used to work the night shift.
Uh huh.
He asked me like, "Is it somewhere?" He came up to me and asked, "Is it somewhere where I can get a sandwich?" Because we had like a 24-hour deli open, and I was
Hey,
looking,
hey, Lou,
and
you
I'm
was
looking
shot.
down.
You like,
No, I was looking. I was like looking down. I was like, yeah, I was looking down.
Lou, get the fuck out of here for real, man.
Remember, Polo, I'm 6'2". Everybody
Yeah,
keep
yeah, I
saying
know.
Isaiah Thomas 6'1". He didn't look
Mhm.
no 6'1".
Right. Damn, man. Well, they give you, in the league, Lou, they give you 2 inches, man.
I didn't
Like,
realize that was I didn't realize that was Isaiah Thomas. So I was like, hold up, man, you Isaiah Thomas.
you're right. Did you get it? Did you get it? Well, you weren't acting like no fan or nothing like that, though, huh?
No, I
You
did
just
not get his autograph because
right,
even though that was Isaiah Thomas, you know how I feel about him when it came to him and the
right. The
Bulls.
Chicago Bulls, man. But man, I mean, damn, come on, man. Like that. That's just like what I'm saying. That's just on some sports shit. But nah, hey, but this is crazy too, though. Okay, it was two people. Now Johnny Cochran, I saw him at the airport, and Johnny Cochran, he ain't that tall or whatever. But Charles Barkley, I seen Charles Barkley. And probably Charles Barkley ain't no, you know how they be listing him as 6'6" and everything. Charles Barkley ain't nothing but like 6'3", Lou, 6'4".
Hey, remember, Polo? I know Rondo too. He's from her. I met. We talked a couple of times. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
I met Rondo, Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I met Ward Dunn. Ward Dunn when he came here for like Derby.
Right.
Man, he he's short, but he's built like a truck.
Who Ward Dunn?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my guy. Nah, hey Lou, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a motherfucker who you gonna be mesmerized if you seen that motherfucker in person, bro. Cause I saw him in person. He walked in with like three guys though. They were wrestlers too. That motherfucker Undertaker, dog. Undertaker. You would think Undertaker w- could play in the goddamn NBA, man.
Yeah, I
Motherfucker
think.
Undertaker
Yeah.
like 6'10", bro.
You remember? I work at a hotel. Polo. You
I
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, you be seeing everybody.
I seen you. I seen those WWE superstars. I seen
Uh
Randy
huh.
Orton. I seen
Uh huh.
Renee Dupree when he used to
Uh
be
huh.
in WWE and Triple H. Those
Right.
guys. I think I didn't see him White Sweeney when he just played for the Indianapolis Colts. When they
Hmm.
when you have Dirty Hair, all the
Hmm.
celebrity come here. The only person I have not seen is Michael Jordan because he stayed at the hotel I worked at, but I have not seen him yet.
Right. 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 You trying to catch up to him, huh?
I just want to see him in person.
Well, see, I saw. Well, I was blessed to see Kobe. I didn't get a chance. I didn't get his autograph. When I went to the 2010 autograph, I saw Kevin McHale, Chris Webber, and Charles Barkley. This was the 2010 All Star game. Because remember, Lou, they had the All Star game when they first built the AT&T Stadium. And so I wanted to see what the AT&T Stadium was like. You know what I'm saying? They held the event there because they was holding all the events. Dog, man, Kobe is long, but they list him at 6'6", but you know what I'm saying? I think he's probably like a 6'5", but Kevin McHale and Chris Webber, oh, they legit 6'10s, man.
You'd be amazed how many college basketball players I have seen before they went pro.
Hmm.
Because going to the Yum Center, see a Louisville Cardinal basketball game, see no guy person. I ain't saw Zion before he went pro when you playing at Duke. They came here to play Louisville in the basketball game.
Hmm.
Boy, that boy's fat.
Oh, so he ain't like what you call just
Shelby,
muscle. Yeah, it ain't muscle. It's just straight blubber.
well, I saw it was, but who knows? I haven't seen Zion for the last couple of weeks. He may be working out. Cause
I don't
remember,
know, man.
cause remember, earlier Bartley was kind of probably like that at first. Remember?
Yeah, but you know what though? But Barkley, man, actually took the time to really work on his body because he said that what's it called? Moses Malone told him he was too damn fat. But Moses Malone wasn't all that. I mean, he wasn't all that. He wasn't no in shape. Yeah, like, I like
Yeah. Also,
how
yeah.
Moses Malone gonna say that.
Yeah. I saw that video too. Raw did a couple weeks ago on Bartley. On Bartley,
Yeah,
earlier in Philadelphia, they were showing him
right.
like
He was.
I don't like. I never saw those early Philadelphia teams like that. I didn't really start paying attention to Philadelphia till Allen Iverson got there.
Oh yeah, nah, Lou, we had scores, man. You know what I'm saying? They just
Got
couldn't do
old.
anything with.
Yeah, they said how old they was at around that time when Bartley came in the league. How they,
Right.
I'm like, damn. I didn't know Dr. J was up there getting up there age with Moses Malone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and see, man, but see, Doctor could still, you know what I'm saying? He could still do his thing and stuff like that. But you really see, this is another thing, Lou. A lot of people don't know this, and if you talk to like a lot of old heads, they'll tell you you the Doctor J that you saw in Philly, that wasn't Doctor J. The Doctor J, the real Doctor J, was when he was in the ABA, and even before that, when he was playing at Rucker and shit. Like that's when he was.
I seen those old. I seen an old videotapes of him playing at Rutgers, ABA, New Jersey Nets.
And these motherfuckers was, hey Lou, they was playing in flat shoes, like them Converses, them flat with no arches and shit like that.
That's the main
Leaping,
reason everybody wear Converse is because Dr. J was wearing those Converse at that time at Rucker Park. Those what? Those black Converses.
yeah, leaping off the concrete like that, Lou. Like, do
Well,
you know how far?
I ain't seen a movie he did called The Birds of Birds of St. Peter's.
Hmm.
I didn't know how like they said Dr. J did a lot of movies back in the 70s.
Yeah, shit, dog. He was real cool with. I don't know if you remember. He was a drug dealer too, but he also played ball too. Pee Wee Kirkland.
Yeah, Earl. He said Earl. He was cool. Earl Manigault too,
Yeah, he was good with the GOAT. He was
and
cool with
Kareem.
Kareem. Yeah, because they were all in New York. They, dog, man, like, see, because my uncles, they live in New York. I got uncle, auntie, and cousins that live in New York and stuff, man. Dog, all that stuff about like Jordan and stuff like that, man. That's why, like, I don't trip on people that. I was telling what's it called, JMJ earlier. Shout out to JMJ. A lot of people that I talk to, Lou, man, they don't see Jordan as a GOAT. They be saying people like Dr. J. They be saying people like Connie Hawkins. I know people that say David Thompson.
Yeah, David
Because
Thompson.
because Jordan
Thompson was.
Jordan emulated his game. Jordan had David Thompson at his Hall of Fame speech. That's who he inspired to be like with David Thompson.
I think what Jordan did, he took a little from every single different player. He took a little from Dr. J. He took a
Oh
little
yeah.
from David Thompson.
Hmm.
Like nobody didn't start doing reverse from layups till Dr. J started doing that.
Right, right. Yeah, right, yeah, around the
Because
yeah.
Dr. J used to just bring his whole arm around and flip the ball to the other side.
Right.
Jordan's Jordan's arms were not long like Dr. J's, so he had to do
And his
different
hands
things.
weren't as big. His hands weren't as big as Dr. Jay-Z.
Because people act like Dr. J could not play in this era. Come on now. Dr. J can play in this era.
Yeah, because the floor is so all the spacing and shit like that, man. It'd be so easy for him to. Dog, he would be jumping out of the fucking gym. Dog, he'd be jumping over people, bro. Like, but and see, we were talking about your boy earlier, Lou, Dale Ellis.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about Dale
yeah.
Ellis.
Mookie talking about how Larry Bird is a better ball player than LeBron James. I believe it because think about what Larry Bird was before the back injury,
He was. That's what. Listen,
and
that's
plus
why.
I I said in the comments Larry Bird was a better shooter than Steph Curry.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, that's why like people ask me why I got Larry Bird as my three. Larry Bird was clutch. Larry Bird could pass. Larry Bird. People don't understand this, Lou. Larry Bird could get up and he would dunk on your ass too. You know what I'm saying? Like don't. People act like Larry Bird wouldn't dunk. Nigga, Larry Bird would dunk. Larry Bird had court vision out of this world. Larry Bird was clutch too. He knew how to seal the fucking deal. Larry Bird could dribble. Larry Bird, okay, he wasn't no lockdown defender, but he was a good help defender.
See, what people don't understand, Larry Bird used to go to the playground, play with black kids back in the day when you were growing up.
Hmm.
And you don't think he had to be tough enough to be on that court playing with black kids?
Oh yeah, of course,
See,
of course.
everybody look at Larry Bird like they look at Woody Harrison. White man can't jump.
Oh hell no, nah,
See,
man. But I
people
mean, what's
see,
his name?
see people saw Larry Bird act like, oh, this white man ain't gonna do a damn thing.
well, his name was Mookie in the movie. Hey, that was the name in the movie. Mookie. Hey, that motherfucker was nice. Hey, that motherfucker would get it though, man. Like, hey, but you know they were playing against guys that could really hoop in that movie though, Lou.
Yeah, I think I recognize some of those guys playing on
Silk,
college
Silk,
basketball teams.
Silk. Hey, wait, hold on, wait a minute, Lou. Silk Kozak from your area, ain't he?
Talking about the dude with the gray hair.
Yeah, no, no. Well, he had a curly hair. Okay, Silk Kozak was the motherfucker that said 1700, and he gave him a kiss on the cheek. And that motherfucker that he played in, hey Lou, that motherfucker played in, what was that? In Blue Chips. Remember the motherfucker that told him, okay, he was gonna meet him to see Shaquille O'Neal, and he had to go through
Yeah,
all this grass. That's Silk Kozak, man.
yeah.
That,
He been in
he,
a
hey,
whole lot of
he from your area, man. He got his own
yeah.
liquor and shit.
He been in a whole lot of movies, Polo. So
Yeah, but hey, Lou, this gonna trip you out. He tried out for the NBA. He tried out for the Dallas Mavericks. Like he was really good, but he didn't make the final cut though.
yeah,
Hold on, let me make sure that Silk Kozak. Okay, there you go. Wait a minute. Hey, Lou, this gonna trip you out. Oh, nah, he from Knoxville. I thought he from Knoxville, Tennessee. I thought he from Louisville, but he from Knoxville. You still there, Lou?
yeah. He kind of just like your boy used to play for UCLA, the white set,
Uh huh.
white the white
Uh,
shadow, and
right. Damn, you took it way back. White Shadow, man.
no, because one of the basketball players used to play for UCLA for John
hmm
Wooden back in the day. I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to remember what his name is.
Silk Coat. Oh yeah, man. Damn, man. What is that motherfucking name? NBA. Hold on one sec. Okay, look. Wait a minute. Okay, look. Okay, Lou, I found it. My bad, bro. All right. He Okay, here you go. Right here. It said after college, Kozak almost made professional career out of basketball, but he suffered a foot injury in the NBA Summer Pro League in Los Angeles. That's what it was. I thought he had tried. Yeah, he suffered a foot injury,
Yeah,
but that motherfucker was.
Dwayne Martin used to play basketball.
Oh hell yeah, he could hoop. He could hoop for real. They need to come on.
Hell, your one boy, what's his name? Morris Bojo. He's from Germany, but he grew up in,
Uh
but he grew up in America. He used to
huh.
be an Olympic athlete. Cause you remember you used to watch the Real Husbands of Hollywood, right?
Yeah, you talking about Boris Cujo?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that motherfucker, man. Who is this up in here? There go True Viking. What's up, True Viking? I see you in the building.
yeah. Let me ask you, True Viking, do you want your head coach fired, or you want him back next year?
I already know her answer.
because I asked my cousins the same thing. They ain't said nothing to me yet.
I mean, what? I mean, Lou. So you feel like they should give him another chance?
He got them to he won them the division in the second year. Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs this first year, but they won the division. They can win the playoffs at number 3 seed.
Yeah, but you said that they was beating mediocre teams.
And they gonna keep on beating mediocre teams.
Let's see. She said she'll coach him.
Hey, don't make this. Hey, this ain't like that movie, The Wildcats. Now you walk in, you gonna end up walking in the locker room. They gonna have they on. They gonna have they put on their helmets where everybody's gonna flash you.
Or Sunset Park.
Yeah.
You said,
Like,
Lou, we need some man.
don't get me wrong. I think we are gonna one day see a woman head coach in the NFL, but
Mhm.
it ain't gonna be anytime soon. Because I thought that woman who was the offense coordinator for the co-offense coordinator for 49ers to the guy head coaching job.
Hmm. Oh no, man. Like, shh. I
Hey,
think Maria.
that woman out here know more football than men.
Yeah, they do because well, women see the detail. They see details better. They see like when it comes to like sports and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A woman can see the things that a man really can't. A lot of details, a lot of intricate details. That's just in a woman's nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to certain things, they'll see shit that you won't see or whatever, and they'll point it out, and they'll be like, "What?" And you probably, Lou, you probably been around that type of shit. Like, let's say you had a good game, Lou, you played running back, but you probably, man, you probably dominated the game. You probably thought you dominated the game or whatever. But then there was a real there was a girl there that said, "Well, you did okay, but da 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 da," and she was pointing out all these things. That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it be like that, man.
like hey, even though I saw my team win a couple of games by blowouts, I be pointing out things too.
Right.
I said, yeah, you won the game, but you ain't gonna keep on getting away with that same crap the whole season.
Hmm.
That's the problem now, Polo. We so male dominant, we don't believe that women can actually take over certain type of things. And look, fell out again. Okay, True Viking. As a Cowboys fan, what changes do you want to see? You're right. The Cowboys do need to make some major changes because you cannot keep going on like this. Like you can't keep on going on making these same same choices every year. And I keep on saying the same thing. The reason why the Cowboys are having the issues they having right now because of one guy, Jerry Jones. He needs to step away and let his son run things. Okay. So basically, you want Kellen Moore gone because Kellen Moore is the one who runs the offense. Mike McCarthy don't got no say when it comes to the offense. But on the real, if Kellen Moore get a new head coach, get a lead the Cowboys for a new one of these new head coaching jobs in the NFL, you have a new offensive coordinator. We could use that. Bro. Well, you don't like that? Y'all paying him $100 million to 75 guarantee. He better win. He better win y'all something, cause phew, okay, Dak needs to go. Who you want as your quarterback? Do you ever think maybe y'all not connected no more as the team because you got certain guys making way much money they shouldn't be making on the team right now? You gonna think other guys get jealous over that? Hey, like I said, your owner doing this crap. Jerry Jones is the one doing all this. So Yeah, I got a feeling that will be coming because that what Cowboys fans been saying for the last 48 hours. The referees this, referees that. The best way to always make sure you win a game is don't leave it in the referee's hands. When you leave it in the referee's hands, they will cost you the game. Well, if more people stop looking at other people's dollar signs and maybe play their role, you wouldn't have those issues. Like why do you feel the need to want to look at other people's paper, look at other people's money, be jealous of because of what other person is making? Yeah, Jerry Jones is not getting Watkins. He's the same guy who kept capping it out the NFL. The way he is, he gonna make sure you use that, use that because he paid Dak $100 million. Meaning, I'm gonna use that all as long as I can. No, he's not a free agent. He's still employed by the Texans. The Texans are just holding him hostage right now. So y'all got Dak. Y'all got Dak Prescott for the next 4 years. So you got to deal with it. You may have to deal with Dak Prescott for his whole career because he ain't going nowhere anytime soon. Don't get me wrong. I think Dak will win the Super Bowl 1 year. It's going to probably be after Jerry Jones is gone for good. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this right now because my family keep hitting me up on Marco Polo. I don't know why they keep hitting me up, sending me messages on Marco Polo. So I gotta see what these messages are all about. But I want to thank Polo, True Viking, for coming by the show, showing support. I want to thank everybody who's been showing me support so far and showing me some love. Share my channel, let people know. Hit that like button so I can probably get something from the Cash App, PayPal, something. It'd be nice. Well, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that and so you can get some notifications when I go live. lay down a video. Other than that, thank y'all for the love and peace out.